Hello, YouTube. Giving out this advice before, but I'm going to go ahead and say it again. Girls can never have enough jewelry, purses, or shoes. So, this is about shoes. Now, I will say that I got here to this point because of my running shoe video where I talked about the Nike Dual Fusion. And I will tell you, I told you I would tell you as soon as I used them. I took them to the gym and I walked. I didn't even expect a run without breaking them in or anything like that on the treadmill. And it was a big no. They were very comfortable in the heel area, but not in the toe area. I was very unhappy, and it got me really irritated, and I returned them. So, wound up with, oh, you see this background? Because I covered, this is the underneath of like a quilt type thing. I covered the refrigerator, because I'm sitting on the refrigerator. No. I covered the sofa with a blanket so that I wouldn't just blend in this massive amount of dark. And I think it makes the picture lighter. So, I'm sorry it's ugly, and I'm going to work on a better studio to do these videos and figure things out in a better way. For right now, I just hope that the cats don't knock over my computer because I have it stacked on a bunch of boxes. I really need to get a tripod. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh, shoes. Okay. This could wind up being a two-parter because I love shoes. I have a lot. I can never have enough, in my opinion. I had those Nike Dual Fusions. Did not like them at all when I walked on the treadmill. So, I went back to the shoe department, which is, it's local, and so it was easy. And I tried on it, but I didn't go with the kids this time. Big flipping difference, okay? I tried on all the shoes. I walked around them. I was there for over an hour, just hanging out, playing with shoes. Everybody was like, can I help you? No, you cannot. I have to put my own feet into these shoes and figure it out. I wound up with Reebok. They are called Reebok DMX Overrides, or Override DMX, or whatever. They're not as fun colored, but they are still, they're actually comfortable. They're so comfortable, and they're breathable, and they're lovely. I have not taken them on an actual workout walk. I will do that tomorrow, and I will let you know. But I did spend a lot more time with them in the store, so hopefully it'll work out. Fun fact, they were on sale for $30. Now, I think frugality is wonderful, and I practice it, but you should never pick price over the health of your feet and the structure of your shoe. Like, it's like workout equipment is one thing you want to spend money on. You don't want a band that's going to pop in the middle of an exercise. You don't want a bike that's going to fall apart in the middle of an exercise. You don't want a treadmill that's not going to let you run on it. And you don't want shoes that are going to add to or even create unnecessary injury. So, but found out after I picked them out, they were on sale for $30. That's less than half of the Nike Dual Fusion. Fun! Okay. And what did you do with the rest of that money? Well, as I was walking out, remember I talked to you guys about this shoe? The Champion Payless brand Air Shaper shoe? Well, I really liked having him, but his air went away. So I got a Dr. Scholl's. It's got the, it really, I never walked in these before, but it really, I mean, my posture is like straight up on these. It's crazy. It makes it so much easier to stand in alignment. And I'm a lot more aware of that because of yoga, so it is really cool. Got these for $15. They were 50% off the clearance price. Awesome. So I have a pair of Dr. Scholl's Shapers, or Shape Steps, or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, but you know what I'm saying. There's the Shapies. So these guys are officially replaced. Goodbye. These guys are officially replaced. Goodbye. Now that we've covered workout shoes, I thought you and I could go do something a little more fun. And that is fun shoes. Ah, gonna be fun. Okay, ready? I have all my shoes. Not all of them, actually, but most of them. If I don't have them, I don't know why. My hair is doing something. Oh, right there. That's this right there. Getting confused. Okay, whatever. Okay. So here we go. I have the left shoe of all my shoes, so we can talk about it. This is my Adidas. Now, why am I not running in these? They would have been great running shoes, but I bought them a while ago, and they're already kind of beat up, but they're still comfy for walking. They would not hold up for everyday use or everyday exercise. They're like my go-to comfy, relaxed stay, but on my feet a lot shoes. They're not really my style. They are blue and gray, which is great, but they're not really my style. My style is more the Airwalk for a tennis shoe, more of a skate shoe. Okay. Anyway, but these have like, they're comfy, but not for lots of walking. Like I wore these to the zoo one time and it killed my legs and feet. There's no real support. So the movies, stuff like that, sure, whatever, but not really what I would consider a comfortable shoe to go out in, like, and walk around. Also, I love these little shoes. I don't know if you can see the details on them too much, but I love these little shoes. They're by Rocket Dog, and they're like little, I don't know, but they're all right, but they're not comfy for long-term walking. I have flats. I have my go-to brown flat and my go-to black flat, which is a mud shoe, and I love it. Okay, keeping all of those. Those are all staying. Actually, one of these two is going, and I think it's this one. So he's a goer. I love these shoes. They're so usually not a color I'd pick, but heels, they're wedges. Wedges are always easier to walk in. Oh, another shoe that's going. And you see, right after the storm when I lost all my cute shoes, I was really devastated. And then I saw these. These are bongo shoes, really cute. But they were really uncomfortable. I had gained a bunch of weight. It's harder to walk in cool shoes when you're bigger. So then I bought these that look almost just like it, but not anywhere near as cute. Somehow, like the ugly twin or something. And these are now going. Okay. I myself am a boot fanatic. Let's talk about that. Love these boots all the way up. And there's a zipper. So sexy. And actually, so surprisingly easy to walk in. If you are ever a big heel person, but you feel like you can't walk in them, thick platforms make it easier and actually more comfortable, and also give the illusion of a higher heel when you figure you're taking an inch off that heel, so it's not an inch high. And the thicker the heel, the more steady you feel, kind of like a wedge. So, always something to try, keeping those boots. Another purchase right after the storm to replace shoes lost. Kind of like my country biker bitch. Love it. Okay. While we're talking about shoes, it's impossible not to tell you this story because it's amazing and lovely. When I was in high school, I was very, very frugal, like I talked about. Like, I was all, no, I don't spend money on clothes and stuff. And I fell in love with this pair of Doc Martens. And they were flowered boots, and I was totally, totally in love with them. And my boyfriend told my mother, and my mother was like, here's the $110. How much did they cost? It blew my mind, but buy them for her for Christmas. Don't let her know. So he bought them for me and gave them to my mom, and I opened them, and they were for my Christmas present. And it was like, oh my god, and I wore those shoes practically every day. Heart those shoes, right? When I graduated high school 3 years later, I was devastated and sad and decided that I could not make those beautiful shoes walk in adulthood. And I retired them up into the top of my closet. They were worn the hell out. Well, one day I'm in the mall, and the same shoes are on clearance for $14. And I bought a second pair for adulthood. So, and I wore them like all the time. Well, the night before the evacuation for Hurricane Katrina, I left those shoes in my new home that I had just bought, and I would change into tennis shoes to be more comfortable, and I went out because I was dancing all night, right? And then the storm hit, and I came home, and I was devastated, but I found my shoes. I found one in a cupboard covered in mud and had dried up in water, and the other one on top of my stove, and it just devastated me. Brokenhearted. And then, and I left them, and I left. And then I was talking about them to my friend, who was slowly turning into my girlfriend, who I had met the night before the storm, and that is my girlfriend now, my partner of the last 5.5, almost 6 years. And I was talking to my friend about them, and she was like, you should at least go get them. You know, everybody's like, oh, you can't wear them, you can't clean them. So she was like, well, you should at least go get them, and you can put them in your garden, or just have them around. So I went and got the shoes. And then one day I came home from work, and she had scrubbed them out, like, just totally cleaned them up. Like, researched it on the internet how to clean the leather and what to do for it, and totally, like, turned them into, like, brand new shoes. And these are my boots. I mean, I could cry. How awesome is that? That's like a gift you can't even give somebody. So, there you go. My touching boot story. Okay, back to just stupid shoes, right? Oh, these are about to go. They're fun, but they're old and losing shape and stuff. These, I love. My pride, my joy, my beautiful shoes. But look, I dance like their souls off. Like, seriously. Dance their souls off. Boom, boom, boom. I wonder if I could fix that. I doubt it. I might kill myself, like, trying to walk in fixed shoes. Who knows? Okay, and then, of course, we have the fun, the always lovely, I call them stripper shoes. I call them classy stripper shoes because they're not lucite at the bottom. They're covered and not clear. There you go. Shoes. Half of which are going and half of which I will continue to rock. Woo-hoo. I love shoes. Anyway, if you have a particularly cute pair that's going to make us all lustful and stuff, you should reply in video. And if not, you can still reply. So, I mean, it is a lot of fun to show off your shoes.